start our discussion in science today, let us all stand for a prayer to be led to us by Althea Charis Maray.
In the name of the Father, of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Dear Lord, I offer you this day all my thoughts, word, and action. For thy honor and glory, help us to hear good voice and trust today. Help us, dear Lord, and understand our lessons well. Guide us to do right in every way. Bless our parents, teachers, superiors, and our pupils in our school. Thank you for all the good things you give us every day. Amen.
Okay, good morning once again. Good morning, class.
Good morning, Teacher Gamboa.
Okay, you may be seated. Before we move on, let us call on Angela Gamboa to introduce our Board of Judges and Visitors.
I am happy to introduce to you the Chairman of the Board of Judges, Ma'am Chapala Rolpan, our Principal and the members, Ma'am Luz Denise Lamanero, Teacher 3, Ma'am Maria Piciosa B. Ramirez, Teacher 2, and Ma'am Rosalie Grimban, Teacher 1. And Sir Manny Filongco, our LIS Coordinator. Good morning once again, Ma'am. Sir, and welcome to our class debate.
Thank you, Angela. This morning, we are going to discuss about mixture. But before we will move on to our discussion, let us have a motivation song. Let us sing a song about mixtures.
If you know that they distributed this uniform solution, the mixture rate is homogeneous. Light, it ain't scattering. The particles are too small. Either way, in this case, those particles are dissolved. Looking at this mixture, if you know that they distributed this uniform solution, the mixture rate is homogeneous. With light, it ain't scattering. The particles are too small. Either way, in this case, those particles are dissolved. What's a homogeneous mixture? Picture you can hang on a wall, a solution like cooling, mister. Oh yeah. And that juice that's not just a wall, it's always that's all you dissolve and watch it dissolve. And now you have made your solution. Homogeneous mixture's what you call it. As long as it's not saturated, no soluble precipitate it. Particles are only separated with salt and water if you want to make it. Call it raw water if you want to name it. That's because this all dissolved. Homogeneous mixture is a solution, no problem, we got it solved. Looking at this mixture, if you know that they distributed this uniform solution, the mixture it is homogeneous. With light, it ain't scattering. The particles are too small. Either way, in this case, those particles are dissolved. What if it's broken up and there are different clumps and it ain't see-through, heterogeneous? There are two kinds, we gotta learn them. Some are called colloids, the others are suspension. Heterogeneous. Let's mix it up. Heterogeneous means different. These mixture spreads are so uneven. The chunks of solutes are so large that we can see them. Colloids are the first kind. They spread almost evenly. They shine light through milk and you can see that being easily. Suspensions have layers, but also watch and mention. They can also look like colloids, but only when you shake them. The particles are too large with two different properties. Without getting clear, each time they separate properly. Looking at this mixture, if you know that they distributed this uniform solution, the mixture it is homogeneous. With light, it ain't scattering. The particles are too small. Either way, in this case, those particles are dissolved. What if it's broken up and there are different clumps and it ain't see-through, heterogeneous? There are two kinds, we gotta learn them. others are suspension. Looking at this mixture, if you know that they're distributed, this uniform solution, the mixture of it is homogeneous with light. It ain't scattering, the particles are too small. Either way, in this case, those particles are dissolved. What if it's broken up and there are different clumps and it ain't see-through, heterogeneous? There are two kinds, we gotta learn them. Some are called colloids, the others are suspensions. We hope you've enjoyed this chemical mix.
Okay, did you enjoy the song?
Yes.
So what it is all about? About mixture. What is it? What is the song all about? Okay, exactly. Today, this is actually an application of the things that we learned about mixture. Okay, you have listened to the song. So what are the kinds of mixture? What do you think is the kind of mixture? Anybody? Yes, Ellen.
Heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous mixture.
Very good. The two kinds of mixture are homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. Very good, Eden. Now, how about give me an example of heterogeneous mixture? Yes, Angela.
Colloids and suspension.
Yes, we have colloids and suspension. So, this morning, we are going to talk about the importance or significance of mixture in our daily life. Okay? So, we are going to discuss about mixture, particularly the significance of mixture in our daily life. So here are the pictures about different examples of mixtures. What are these?
Fruit salad.
Yes, these are fruit salad. Salad is an example of mixture. Another one. This is my favorite by hand. What do you call this one?
Pinakbet.
Okay, pinakbet. Pinakbet is also a mixture of vegetables. Okay, how about this one? What do you think is this?
Adobo.
Yes, adobo, maybe chicken or pork? Pork adobo. And so, next is another example of what is this?
Fruit
Fruit
salad.
salad. Yes, salad. How about this one?
Pizza.
Okay, pizza. A generation favorite food is pizza. This is a good example also of a mixture. How about this one?
Fabric cloth.
Okay, Jude?
Fabric cloth.
Yes, that is fabric cloth. Generally, everybody call this a fabric cloth because of this mixture, we are able to design what we have, what that kind of fabric, and we are able to design the different forms of various fashion and dresses. Without the knowledge of mixture, it would be difficult for us to wear different clothes. So, we learn about mixtures. My question is, essential question are mixture important in our daily lives?
Yes.
Why do you think so? Because they maybe are good for our lives. Can anybody of you can give me an example of mixture? Yes, Ellen.
Mixtures of
Yes, very good, Ellen. Jude?
Mixture of sweets.
Yes. Very good also, Jude. How about Hans?
Mixtures of fruits.
Mixture of fruit. How about Bridget?
Mixtures of food.
Okay, yes. There are so many examples of mixtures in the world. I mean, in the world.
In the world, Mom.
Yes, in the world.
Air and water.
Site 1, Bridget. Site 1.
Air and water.
Okay, yes, air and water are example of mixtures. Moving on to the next, we know that mixture play important role in our daily lives. We could even use them at home or in our daily activities. They are also important in making other products, just like in the field of medicine. Without the knowledge of mixture, it is but difficult for us or impossible for us to treat many kinds of diseases. Now, do you know that there are kind of mixtures that are beneficial or rather opposite than that? Beneficial or maybe beneficial or there are also not beneficial to our health. Can you give me an example of mixtures that are beneficial to our health? Jude, beneficial. Cite one in the picture that are beneficial to our health.
Fruit salad.
Yes, very good. Fruit salad. How about Rendon?
Pinakbet, Mom.
Yes, pinakbet is also a good example of mixture that are good for the health. Mixture of vegetables or bayan. How about those who are not healthy to our health? Yes, Hans.
Pizza.
Pizza. Okay, pizza exactly is not so delicious, but the nutritional content of the pizza is not good for our body. We know that there are some kind of mixtures that are not good, but there are that we call them unhealthy food or not beneficial to our health. There are also food that are also beneficial. And there are those who are not. And those who are not beneficial are generally called them junk foods. We call them junk foods. Okay. They are not good to our health or even to our body. So this morning, we will be having our science debate about particular uses of mixture in our daily life. But we will know first some important detail about how to conduct a science debate. First, we must have an opening statement. So what are the content of the opening statement? You must know how to organize your idea. You must have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Second, in your opening statement, you must have an argument typed. And third, you must have the word choice, and then you must be aware of the length. There should be a specific time allotment for all the arguments presented. You have also the rebuttal section. You will be rated or scored by the judges at the back and the observers. Hello, where are the observers? Okay, raise your hand, observers. Raise your hand. Okay. So what is the motion or the topic of our science debate this morning? What are the motion of our science debate this morning? Yes, Rendon.
Junk foods in school to be banned or not?
Okay, junk foods in school to be banned or not? Please read, everybody.
Junk foods in school to be banned or not?
So, are you excited of our class debate today?
Yes.
Yes? Let me hear again your yes.
Yes.
Okay, yes. The motion is junk food in school to be banned or not. Okay, now, may I know the representative from the government side? You may raise your hand now. Government side? Okay. How about the opposition side? Okay, very good. So how about the observers? Raise your hand. Observers. Okay, all of you that are observers. Now, say hi, observers. Hi.
Hi.
Say again your hi.
Hi.
Okay, now hold your pencil and paper because you will be doing the observation and you will be writing your comments and your suggestions to each of the speakers in the house. So, without further ado, shall we give a round of applause to each one of us before we will start our debate? Okay.
Good morning to all of you, especially to my group mates, to our fellow debaters, to all observers, to all teachers, and to all judges. I am Bridget Jane Panes, and I am the first speaker in the government side. So the motion is this: junk foods in school to be banned or not? Well, it's understood that junk foods are bad for the health. We've been told this saying since we are in kinder. So that's why sometimes we avoid junk foods. And also, I'm gonna say that junk foods are just banned in school. So it means we cannot eat junk foods if we are still in school. But when we go out of the school, most of us buy in the store, in the supermarket, and still we can eat them outside the school. But I'm not saying that I'm supporting junk foods because it is bad for the health. So there is no assurance that school can stop us from eating junk foods.
I understand that she said junk foods are not good for the health, but it only happens when you eat too much of the junk food. But I believe some junk food have also nutritional value in them, because junk food is still considered as food only. Maybe not so perfect when we talk about the nutrients that a healthy food.
Junk as trash. But how we can reconcile that? These junk foods for us are not nutritious food for the body, while we are considering them as
So
food.
are you saying that some of the junk food are good for the health? Yes, because they are still food. They are not junk as considered trash, so therefore, I believe others, if not all can be considered good for
Motion
the
is
health.
this House support junk foods in school to be banned or not? Junk foods are generally well known around the world. Junk foods may be cheap and tasty, but it's not worth to risk our lives for happiness. We can just live long, live with our families, and equal to happiness without risking our lives. As the first speaker said, we can get a lot of infection if we eat a lot of junk food. In short, she is saying that money can buy anything, but money cannot buy life. So to prevent sickness and disease that may come up buying junk foods, why not prevent them by not patronizing them?
Okay, let us call on our process observer in front. Let us start with Trisha May Panes.
Good morning, everyone. I am here to tell you about my observation for the government side, opposition side, and affirmative side. But first, I would like to congratulate everyone for a job well done. For the government side, they have these ideas that are clearly explained. Their choice of words are good, and that also support their motion or their house. They have their convincing voice that somehow catch the attention of others. Their words really are nice and meaningful. While for the opposition side, one point, her endurance words are understandable. They made highlights to their arguments and ideas, and I like how they speak.
Okay, let us hear another processes observer, Rendell Kurt Pagolo, to share to us the observation regarding the debate or the activity.
We ended this debate a successful one. Congratulations to all for the government side. The debaters are very good and very good in speaking, while the opposition side, although there are times that they are aggressive in their words, but they address one another differences. They have conveyed their ideas clearly to all.
Okay, thank you, Rendell and Tricia May, for the very well said observation towards the debate of your classmates. Now, you have heard just the comments and suggestions of the process observer about our speakers. So I guess you have learned a lot from this activity this morning. So do you like debate class?
Yes.
How about the others?
Yes.
How about the others?
Yes.
Okay. Have you learned many things today?
Yes.
Have you or did you get a lesson about the speakers having shared their opinions and suggestions regarding their stand in a particular topic?
Yes.
Okay. So, I believe that the debate or through this debate, I have enlightened your ideas, your opinions, and even your suggestions or your stand regarding the motion. Junk food in school to be banned or
I'm Santaya
not.
Marie Penizales, and I am happy to be a participant in this debate. May I call on the chairman of the Board of Judges, Ma'am Chapala P. Eralpan, our principal, to give us word of encouragement and inspirational message.
To everybody. Job well done in your debate. Now you have realized that junk food in school should be banned by our department because junk food is hazardous to our health. So now it is not only banned in our school, but it is also banned in our home. No, so everybody, please give a round of applause to your advisor, Mrs. Helen Gamboa. Everybody please stand and face your advisor, Mrs. Gamboa, and give her a big round of applause. Thank you. You may now take your seat. Ma'am Gamboa, for job well done. Hope that your topic also applied to all your pupils and also to you. Junk foods in school to be banned or not. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Chubila. Thank you also, dear pupils. Thank you. Will you say thank you to the Board of Judges? Say thank you to them. Thank Okay. Shall we give a round of applause to ourselves? And also to the Board of Judges. Okay, in behalf of my students, Ma'am Chupila, and my co-fellow teachers, thank you. We would like to thank you of the opportunity that you have given us this morning to be the judge of our class debate. Thank you very much and more power to everyone. So to all of you grade 6A, congratulations for the job well done. And to all of us, shall we give a round of applause? Okay, thank you. Thank you, grade 6. You may stand now. And you can go home.